What's up, you guys? Happy post game. Happy, I don't know, first and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast, I guess. How you
Yeah.
doing tonight, brother? Wait.
I wanted to come on here, Kevin. I was hoping we were going to come on here and we were going to talk Dallas. And we were going to be a little excited about playing Dallas because we should have beat the Miami Dolphins. Now, I'm going to say this right here and then. Miami did not beat us. We
No,
beat us.
not even close.
Anything a
Yes.
team could do
Yep.
wrong, this team done wrong. Done, did, done, whatever the friggin' word is, he did it wrong. Everything. Everything. From Braylon Allen returning kicks to to penalties, 13 of them for over 100 yards, to 3 turnovers. I mean, this is not football. This is football.
Every time it's like the first 3 quarters of the game, you just sat there like, what the hell is this? Why don't you just why don't you just forfeit and say you win?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, the way you're playing, you might as well.
13 penalties for 101 yards. So you know what that means? I know you know what that means, but we'll explain it. I know all the Jet fans out there know and all football fans know. But what that means is that if Miami is going to score 4 touchdowns, let's say, and they have to go 400 yards, we have to go 501 yards just to tie the game because we keep shooting ourselves and putting ourselves behind the 8 ball.
Mhm.
Brees Hall had, listen, Brees Hall summed up the Jet fan for the last 50 years. The team shoots itself in the foot, we catch a break, but what do? We shoot ourselves in the head. It's the
Yeah,
perfect way to describe a Jet team, a Jet
yes,
fan, a
but
Jet sketch, a Jet
every
season.
every year, over and over and
Yeah,
over and over and over again. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like you played like shit in the first half. You're down. Hold on a second, Kev. You played like shit in the first half, somewhat 10-3. They get the ball to start the second half. And what does the Putz do? He fumbles. Williams should never be returning kicks. I don't even know why he's on this team. There's not someone else on this team that can return kicks.
And then to top it off, you fair catch it to two.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who does that?
Now, Kevin, last week we had a guest on, and I said to her, on social media, I said, this team makes the same mistakes over and over and over again. I don't know what it is. Doesn't matter who you bring in. It doesn't matter. They just, like, how did he not know he was on the 2 yard line? Like, where's his head? What has to happen, Kevin, is we need to either fire the scouting department or the scouting department has to scout guys with high football IQ intelligence. Not most athletic all the time, high football IQ, because no one on the Jets seems to have a high football IQ.
You don't know any better than that. And I heard him talk, and he said I was trying to make a play. Make a play? What?
Play for what? Fair catching it on the 2 yard line?
I guess, yeah. I mean, unless he was talking about the fumble, I mean, who knows what he was talking about? There were two gems, so
And then, Kevin, on the kickoff to start the second half, if my mind serves me right, if he would have let it just go out of bounds, we would have got the
get
ball
it
at
to
the
40.
40. Instead, he
Yeah.
runs it out. Even if he doesn't fumble, we're going to start at the 32, which means we already lost 8 yards. But he fumbles it. He fumbles it.
Listen, I can't, my blood pressure, I can't even get mad anymore. There was a time when I would watch this and I'd want to throw something through the television.
Yeah.
Now it's become, like you become desensitized to it.
Yeah.
It's like the
You're waiting
norm.
for it.
It's the
You
norm.
expect
Yeah,
it.
it's the
Yeah.
norm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, what did I type to you when Braylon Allen fumbled on the goal line? What did I type? They're gonna come all the way down the field now and score
Yeah. Well,
98 yards.
Kevin, before we even get into that side of the ball, You had to be like me and every other Jet fan. When we were running it through them like they were Swiss cheese, I'm thinking, this is our night.
Hmm.
This is our night. We're going to put up
Finally.
35 and we're going to
Yep.
walk out of here with a win, sense of life. And then Braylon Allen, all you had to do was go down at the one. We would have got a first down and four more chances. But that's the thing, Kevin. This team is so desperate and so hungry for wins. Guys are trying to do more than they need to. And Braylon Allen was the perfect example because if he would have just went down on the goal
Hmm.
line, it would have been first down and we would have had four more chances. Instead, he fumbles. And then this
Yep.
Steve Wilkes with this shitty ass defense to make the Miami
Have you
Dolphins go 96 yards and get a field goal. I mean, a touchdown. Pathetic.
picking them
Pathetic.
apart, picking them at guys running wide open? I mean, told Hill's bone came out the side of his leg. He was
Yeah.
killing them,
Yeah.
killing them.
Yeah. No, Kevin, I agree with you. I agree with you, Kev. I agree with you. I'm trying to look for something because I saw it today or yesterday. And
And I mean, we won't even get into the referees. Some of the are you kidding me?
well, we'll attack it as it goes on. But
Are you kidding me?
yeah, I know. Kevin, I agree. I had some numbers which I thought you would be shocked about, but now I can't find them.
I mean, talking about the refs, how many times I got to watch you throw my quarterback 5 yards out of bounds into the towards the bench, and what? I didn't see nothing. What?
I mean, the Jets as an organization has to send that film to the commissioner, whoever, head of NFL department. Because if you're telling me now with gamble being illegal to bet, these refs didn't have some money down because we saw three calls that should have been pass interference on against on for us in our favor, and
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
when Ozlowski and the crew in the booth are telling you, "Oh, that's a flag," they're seeing what we're seeing. How did these refs miss it? How did the NFL let that
Our,
shit go?
our tight end's laying on the ground, the play's over, and then you
Yeah,
come like bashing his head into the
yeah,
turf.
I know. And then you and
What?
then you
What?
throw
I
our
didn't see nothing.
and then you throw our quarterback out of 5 yards out of bounds. You tackle him.
What? Imagine if that was Mahomes. Oh God! Every ref there would have thrown a flag.
I mean, that's what I said to you. I think I texted you back. I said Josh Allen gets that penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously,
Any
you
of
I
those, any of those guys, every ref on the field, you would have flags all over the field.
Let me tell you, Jet Nation, props to them. They were out in full force. They were showing the play last week with the Tampa Bay. I forgot the receiver's name. He got hurt. Who pushed off on Sauce, but yet Sauce got the penalty because he made the last move. They never called the offense for pass interference. But no, they call it on Garrett Wilson because that touchdown and whatever happened later in the game would have gave us probably the win because we would have had
Yes,
28 points.
you can't make it up. You can't make it up. And if you heard Sauce talking there,
Yeah.
he said, and he's right. We suck, so we don't get the calls. We lose, so we don't get the calls.
You
Winning
know,
teams
Kevin,
get the calls.
and you know what sucks, Kevin? And I'm going to be contradicting myself. I agree with him, but Sauce, can you make a freaking play? Like, can you make, like, everything that Sauce does is a penalty? Everything he does is a penalty. The man's in the league 4 years. What did he have? One interception?
Hmm.
Maybe two? And this is the man we're going to give big bucks to?
Listen, and we won't even get into turnovers and takeaways. Can you ever fall on a ball you punch out?
Obviously. The other night, I don't even know if the linebacker knew the ball was on the floor.
There's like no awareness. There's like no
No.
awareness. It's like nobody knows where the ball is and nobody cares.
And you
I
want
don't
to know
know.
something? And you want to know something, Kevin? We came into this season thinking Justin Fields might be the weak link. But here you go. He was 20 for 27, 74% completion rating, 226 yards, 8.4 yards per throw, 2 TDs. One he ran for, which was amazing, and
Listen,
one he threw for. He's got 0 interceptions,
he's winning
81
me
rushing
over.
yards. He's averaging 11.6. His quarterback rating was 111, and we lost the game.
Hmm.
We lost the game.
You can't make it up, man. You cannot make it up.
Why is Steve Wilkes have a job? Why isn't Aaron Glenn firing him and bringing in his replacement, or letting one of the people underneath him coach this team? This team is a pathetic defensive mess. We've been bitching about our offense, and we've been saying shit about our offense. Get us a receiver, and yes, get us a receiver, please. Get somebody else. But Kevin, offense isn't the problem.
Why don't you go get
20
Rex?
points a game.
Why don't you go get Rex to run the defense?
Seriously, someone. This defense all year hasn't stopped anyone. The only time our offense gets the ball because they decide to go for it on 4th down, or they decide to punt. We don't stop anyone.
And the onus is on the offense because they know, holy shit, we have to outscore them. Like we got to put up 30 points.
Yes, the offense has to be perfect. If in the course of an NFL game you get 10 possessions, you have to score on 6 or 7 of them with this fucking offense. This offense has given up 31 points per game. Defense. And you want to know something, Kevin? You want to know what makes me laugh? When we were coaching, when we had
everything.
Yeah, everything true. No, but when we had Saleh here as a coach, we would say, my God, this defense is so good. If our fucking offense could only score 20 points, we win games. But now our offense is averaging 21 points a game, and we're still fucking losing because the defense is giving up. No. Like, seriously. Steve Wilkes here.
And I mean, the turnovers. I mean, how many times we got to say it? Turnovers lose games. They lose games.
Yeah, Kevin. And listen, I'm not saying anything. I'm not some genius, but we say, go ahead.
Listen, when he fumbled that ball on the goal line, I knew we were losing.
Yeah.
I knew we were losing.
Yeah.
People say, "Oh, you say that. How can you say?" I'm a Jets fan.
Yeah.
I knew we were losing.
He's on the wall.
Yes.
But when he fumbled that ball on the goal line, no one should have been surprised.
No one should have been surprised. Swing.
And the first thing you said to me was he's going to go 96 yards, and I knew it. What else am I going to say? The defense has done nothing this year to make me say they're going to come up with a stop, not a turnover, not a 3rd down, get off the fucking field. I mean, Jesus Christ. You weren't playing Joe Montana. You made Tua Tagovailoa look like he was the coming of Dan Marino.
And I mean, even though Allen fumbles down there, make a stop. Get the ball back.
Yeah, don't make a team go nuts.
They're backed up to their goal line. Make them punt out of the end zone.
Yeah. No, and so they go 96 yards.
Yeah, of course.
And can I ask you, I'm at the point where I love Garrett Wilson. I really think the man's a stud. Mm-hmm. Why is he never, and nothing against him, wide open? Because defenses know how to play defense, and this shit-ass Jet team don't know what the hell they're doing. They're like high school kids running around, and even high school kids are probably better.
How many times we saw guys the other night running wide open?
God. Darren Waller, right? That's his name, Darren Waller.
Right. Guy that the Giants didn't want, basically.
Yeah. Hasn't played in almost a year. Hasn't put a touchdown since 23. Scores two. And pushes Sauce off and gets the touchdown, and that was a no call. But our guy pushes off a little, makes a spectacular catch, and what happened? Offensive pass interference. Are you fucking shitting me?
Unreal. It's unreal.
And then not only that, but we get the Joe Tippmann heads to the face. Everyone sees the helmet comes
rips his helmet off.
Yeah.
Holding. Offensive holding.
Yeah. He missed that call, but yet they get John Simpson pancaking some dude from
Yeah.
15 yards away. That
Offensive
call
holdup.
they see. I know. I know. Tua slides, and the linebacker barely grazes him, hits mostly the shoulder. Flag. Fields gets thrown out of bounds, 5 yards out of bounds.
Yes. Not just tackled from the momentum of the play, but slung.
Yeah.
Yes.
He ran out. He ran out in Miami. They tackled him in Jersey, and it
Yeah.
wasn't a penalty.
Yeah. You can't make it up, man. You can't
Which
make
of
it
those
up.
refs had the game on had a bet?
Yeah.
Or did
What?
Miami? Did the Miami owner promise them horse if they fucking called the game in their favor? Because that was the worst officiating, and I'm still waiting for the NFL to have an apology for us.
Blatant. Those couple were blatant.
48 hours now. We haven't heard from the NFL if they owe us an apology.
Like, holy shit. Blatant.
Disgusting. It was disgusting.
Like, you got to have money on the game. You got to either be blind or have money on the game.
And the guys in the booth, who fell? Who fell? You had ESPN call this game. They're telling you it's a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Are these refs going to get reprimanded? Are we going to get any sort of an apology or some sort of an announcement? No, because we're the fucking New York Jets.
Yeah. Yep. You are what your record says you are.
Yeah. And Kev, I'm sorry, Kevin. I don't know how many points our offense is going to put up this weekend against Dallas because they have a shitty defense too. But let me tell you, Dallas offense is for real. They're legit. They're a
Mm-hmm.
top five offense. Those boys could score points. They already have two 40-point games. They might put a
Quarterback's playing
50
good.
burger on
I
us.
mean, okay, there's no CD Lamb, but there's Pickens. So,
Putting up 40 points.
mm-hmm.
And they're doing it against somewhat good defenses. They did it against the Giant D.
Yep, did it against the Packer day.
Yeah. And Kevin, tell me something. You watch a lot of football. I watch a lot of football. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12. Why are we never all out blitz? Is our cornerbacks that bad and our linebackers that slow that we can ever blitz?
Yeah, we can't. There's guys running wide open as it is, and you're not blitzing. Imagine a good quarterback's going to read the blitz, first of all, and he's going to. This secondary, they're going to get burned every time.
Kevin, that's where you rely on your offensive coach, who's our defensive coach, which sucks, to scheme. To scheme to look like they're coming from the left, but they're
Disguise,
really coming
sure.
from the right. There's
Disguise.
none of that. There's none of that. Let me tell you something, Kevin. You know it's bad, and we've been bitching about these two guys, and they were one of the highest rankings in the PFF this week. Michael Clemens had his highest ranking ever as a player since his rookie year.
Starting to
Now,
get it?
now maybe the light bulb finally went on. It's year 4. It went on. Maybe now we're going to see something. Stevens, not great, but he had a better game than what we
Mm-hmm.
saw the last 3
Mm-hmm.
weeks. Not great, but okay game. Cisco, he doesn't do much for me. I don't think much of him. You
Nope.
know, Michael Carter, I'm done with Michael Carter. He either falls down or he has a penalty. Him too. Like he can't stay on his feet. The boy is constantly falling.
We
Like,
need
get
a
some
safety.
shoes. Get some turf shoes.
We need a safety.
Mike, we need everything, Kevin. And this is why I'll say this. For all the Jet fans, and I get it, you're disgusted. I don't know if you're as old as I am and been watching as long as I am, and I get it, you're disgusted. We're disgusted too. But Aaron Glenn, you can't fire him after a year because no coach is going to want to take this job. This has to be like the Jet organization. And listen,
Listen,
Woody, hold on a second. Woody is finally doing something smart. He's staying quiet. This team needs about 4 or 5 years for Aaron to get this ship run. I know we don't all want to wait that long, but this team needs to be rebuilt from the bottom. This ship needs to be stripped of its parts and built over again.
I heard
And built
somebody
over
say
again.
1/3 of this team won't be on next year.
I understand that, Kevin, and
Mhm.
I agree. But unless you're selling them off for other parts and other pieces, you're still going to have to build this over again.
Mm,
Or like the hot take is, don't worry, Lazard will be gone by November trade deadline. What do you think you're getting for Lazard? A
nothing,
six?
nothing. Oh,
Exactly.
where are you going to send him? Pittsburgh
Yeah, or
to
Miami.
go play with his buddy?
Yeah, or Miami, who now needs a receiver with Tyreek being done.
Hmm.
Miami did not do anything
Hey,
that
and,
made.
and have you ever seen a guy uh, talking about Hill? Have you ever seen a guy have a catastrophic injury like that and be like, "Yeah,
I don't know, because that's probably just the adrenaline kicking in. Because if you watch closely, when he finally got off screen, he did like this. Like you could tell, like the pain
yeah," but
finally.
even in the ambulance and everything, he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, "Well,
He's,
number one, I don't have to play on this shit ass team
yeah,
anymore this
maybe. And
I'm
next year,
getting paid. I can sit and play video games all day."
I'm a free agent.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, yes.
the thing is, Kevin, everybody wants to talk about firing Glenn. He's not going anywhere. This team was poor to begin with. This team reminds me of when Joe Douglas took over, how poor it was. They got to build it again. They got to build it again. The problem I have with, if you want to say anything negative about the coaching, is we're in week 4 and it's 13 penalties. And it's the same dumb
It's
mistakes
the
by the
same shit.
same,
It's the same shit. The
it's the
same
same,
turnovers, killer turnovers
yeah,
in brutal spots.
yeah.
Brutal spots.
But Kevin, when we start to look at the penalties, it's the same guys over and over.
Yes,
Sauce, Michael
yes,
Carter,
yes.
Sauce, Michael Carter, throw in Simpson, throw in a Cisco, throw in our slow linebackers. It's the same over and over, you
And
know?
listen, we're talking about trading our guys off, okay? Can you get a wide receiver?
Yeah,
Can you trade for a wide receiver?
yeah,
Can you get somebody on the other side of five?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
so that's my question to you, Kevin. Let's just put it out there. We're probably, if everything goes the way it's going, we're probably going to pick second or third in this draft.
Mhm.
Okay?
Again.
Yeah. So here's my question to you. It's two questions. Have you seen enough of Fields where you say, you know what? I could live with him another year because he's got the longest time in the pocket to throw with this O line. So the O line is really not a fault. He's got to trust his eyes a little more, and hopefully he will. So my question being, after 4 weeks, do you say to yourself, I could live with Justin Fields for this year and next year. What I can't live with is just one wide receiver. So with the third pick in the draft, are you trading back to get more picks, or are you taking the best receiver off the board with that third pick or second pick?
I might be taking a quarterback. Depends on who's coming out.
Well, let me tell you something. You got the first pick. Are you really going to take Arch Manning? And the Mannings probably don't even want him here. So they're going to bitch and do what they did when Eli came out, when Peyton came out. They're going to cry to the NFL. If you pick my son, we're not my grandson. You're not playing. We're not playing. He's going to go. So
Mm,
he's not coming here. So who do you got? I'm a Penn State guy, Kevin, but I watched Aller the other night shit the bed. And that's why he fits in the Jets, because when the spotlight
yeah,
is
they
on him, he
like him.
shits
Yeah,
the
they
bed.
like him.
They
Yes,
look,
they
they were
like
down
him.
there. The
Yes,
Jets
they
said,
were there.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Meanwhile, he's 0-5 against top 5 teams. This is the quarterback I want. Meanwhile, the rookie kid on Oregon, the freshman, looked lights out as a freshman. Composed, did what he had to do. The game wasn't too big for him. Made the passes when he had to, ran when he had to, ran the offense great. You see this kid, but he's only a freshman.
Yeah.
I don't want Adler. I don't, and I'm a Penn State fan.
Well, hey, man. To me, if like I said, it depends. It all depends on where we're picking too.
Kevin, you know it's obvious at this point. We're 0-4. There's only one other
Right
team.
now we're picking second.
Oh, yeah. And Tennessee's probably picking one and not taking a quarterback.
No, I think the Saints are one.
Are the Saints one? All right, so they
Yeah,
might take a quarterback.
yeah.
I thought because of strength of schedule right now, Tennessee was picking one, but maybe you're right.
I
I don't
think
know.
there's I think they're third,
I can't
Tennessee.
even think about this draft.
What choice do we have?
Well, yeah, you see how Kevin, this is perfect. So,
What choice do we have on October 1st? What choice do we have?
Kev, here's what I'm
No,
gonna
no,
tell
no, no.
you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think about that.
Kev,
Think
do you
about what
want?
we're think about on October 1st what we're sitting here talking about.
I know, Kevin, but I'm gonna give you a ray of sunshine. I'm gonna make you smile right now. And I'm gonna make all of Jet Nation out there smile. So whoever watches our podcast when we put it up, I'm gonna make you smile. The 1986 Jets started 0-3, and then they ran off nine straight, Kev. Nine straight. We only did one time in our history. 1986, nine straight. Do you feel it coming? Do you feel the straight coming, Kev?
Todd is God.
Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't even Todd that game. It, it
It
was
was
uh
was
it
that
was
O'Brien?
Matt
Who was that?
Robinson, and he hurt his finger, and they brought in
Really?
Pat Ryan.
Pat Ryan. Wow.
Yeah. Stephen Todd.
Crazy.
Yeah. So there
Crazy.
is some hope, Kevin. We did it in 86. We were 0-3 and we ran off nine in a row. So it could happen. It could happen. Have
Oh,
faith. Have
it
faith in
all
gangrene.
starts with the Cowboys.
Yeah. Have faith in gangrene.
All starts with the Cowboys, who lead the series 8-5, of course.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Do we have?
Last meeting being September 17th, 2023.
Yeah, we know what happened there. Sammy with mono coming back from mono.
30-10 in Dallas. Another trouncing.
Was that the
Come on.
Thanksgiving game? Was that the Thanksgiving game? Or no? Was there one before that?
I
I
don't
know we
know.
played them on Thanksgiving and they lit us up.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's probably 2007.
Yeah,
Yeah, 34-3
yeah, yeah.
on national TV, of course.
Oh, of course. I know. I watched it. I watched. I was at my in-laws' house watching that game.
On national TV, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. So I
What
just
is,
said,
what is it about this team in national television?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They should tell them that, like, somebody should tell them they're not on TV. Don't worry about it. No one's watching.
You-
Maybe they'll play better.
you're in Florham Park in the back on the
Yeah.
practice field. That's where
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah. 13 penalties, Kevin. 13 penalties.
You can't make it up.
So when
Can't
you
make it.
break that,
There-
when
there-
you,
Three turnovers.
yeah,
Yeah, you can't make it up.
Kevin, let's, and not that I'm a math whiz, but when you talk about a 60-minute football game and 13 penalties, you're looking at a penalty probably every 4 minutes and 50 seconds of live action. You're supposed to win a game that way. You're supposed to win a game that way.
And we again, can this defense get a turnover? I watched NFL Game Day, okay? It's the highlights and everything. Turnovers, interceptions, punching out, running it back for a touchdown. It's, and it's every team in the league except this one.
I'll give you one even.
Miami had no turnovers, just like us coming up to this game. Of course, it's time to get right and get three of them. You're
I was
playing the Jets.
I was just gonna say that to you, because I was gonna say, do you want to laugh? Miami had none going into this game. They got three
Yes.
now.
Well,
Yeah,
of course they do.
yeah, yeah.
Of course they do.
But Kevin, I said it last week. I said it to you last week. Something has to be done about this scouting department because the players they're scouting and the picks that we're picking are not football players. We need high IQ football players. We need high IQ football players. I don't care how athletic he is. I don't care that he could jump over a car. I don't care that he could, dunk a basket. I don't care. I need high IQ football players. We need guys who can not only play the game, but are smart, knowledgeable. We don't need guys who keep making pass interference, pass interference, pass interference over and over and over again.
Got to do something about the turnovers too. Turnovers lose games
Yeah,
with this team. It's every week. Think about think about it. How'd you lose the Pittsburgh game?
yeah,
A turnover by
yeah,
Gibson. That's why he got cut.
yeah. Ask you something. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. Now, we cut him and we all praised Aaron Glenn for it, right? Why didn't he cut Clemens? I know because they're hurting. Why didn't he cut this Isaiah Williams this week? Because he fumbled once and
Well,
then called a fair catcher because we're hurting. You want to know something? At this point, I wouldn't mind if they cut Isaiah Williams and brought Xavier Gibson back. Yes, he fumbles, but he doesn't do anything boneheaded like call for a fair catch on the 2 friggin' yard line.
and at
And
least he
then
was
turn
a
around and realize he's not in the end zone.
and at least he was a slot receiver once in a while or
Yeah,
something, a little
yeah.
gadget receiver.
I mean, the funniest thing is he called for the fair catch, the ref blew the whistle, and he turned around and realized he's not in the end zone. Where the fuck did he think he was? Well, for dinner? Seriously. Seriously with this team. All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh. Because if you don't, you're going to get high blood pressure and an aneurysm and you're going to be in the hospital dead.
But this shit is like fundamentals. It's
Yeah.
it's like basic stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like basic football 101. It's like what are you doing?
You know what has to happen at this point, and it's not going to happen this week, but it should have already started. Aaron Glenn has got to take over the defensive calling just to see if some of these players look like they could be here next year.
Just this guy's terrible. This guy's
Oops,
terrible.
yeah. Yeah.
He's
Oh, I know.
terrible. He's terrible.
Someone said today to me, this guy reminds him of Cottrell.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good comparison. Yeah, good comparison.
His defense
I
wasn't
don't
even that bad under Gase with Greg Williams.
no. Oh, and our coach reached the milestone on
Yeah,
Monday
first one
night.
to lose 4 games, right?
No, he joins a very unique class of Lou Holtz and Adam Gase as the only three coaches in Jet history to go 0
Okay.
4.
Wow. Okay.
No, as we go into the game on Sunday here against
Uh-huh.
Dallas, no coach in Jet history has ever gone 0 5.
So Kevin, you're telling
Ever.
me, all right. Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking you because I find it hard to believe. Hold tight was 0-3 before we got our first win. And then they lost 13 in a row, 12 in a row, 11 in a row, whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what I saw. Yeah, it was 0 4.
Yeah.
Only three coaches: Lou Holtz, Adam Gase, Aaron Glenn.
Just surprised because that year Kotite went 1-15. So when did that win? Had it come in week 4? Week
Yeah, who
2?
knows? Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
I don't know.
All right. No,
We'd have to look.
that's
We'd have to look that up. And
yeah.
again, like I said, no coach ever in Jet history has gone 0 5.
Wow.
You could have your own little record on
Yeah.
Sunday.
And you could pencil it in. He's going 0-5.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And you could probably
You just
pencil
hope
in
it's not
going.
you just hope it's not embarrassing.
Yeah. And you could pencil in when we go to London or wherever we're going to play
Oh
Denver.
gosh.
That'll be 0-6.
Yes. Come on.
Isn't it funny we sit here and we see guys now like Bo Nix, good coach,
Yeah.
winning games. Now, it's
Yes.
only been one game, but we know what Daboll did with Josh Allen. He's got Dart, who looks like the real deal. I watched Dart. He looks so intelligent out there. Like at one point,
Hmm.
he was calling the receiver back,
Yeah.
like
Come on
he,
back. Come on back. I
yeah,
saw that.
like he knew, like he was already playing the years ahead of his age and his experience. And this is why I was trying to say, Kevin, I'm not trying to sound mean, but this is why the Jets need high IQ football players.
Mhm.
Athleticism, yes, but maybe the high IQ who could understand two or three plays ahead, who to think quick on their feet and not have everything sucked into your ears, you know? I'm sorry, like I don't get why. You can't tell me again, I'm going to keep backtracking. You can't tell me Bowles got here and forgot how to coach. You can't tell me Saleh forgot came here and forgot how to coach. You can't tell me now all of a sudden Aaron Glenn, who was with Detroit, who was something, forgot how to coach. They're just not drafting in,
what's the common denominator then? You're saying drafting, or is it the owner?
but he's not making the picks, is he?
Hmm.
He's not scouting the guys, is he?
Maybe some of them. Who knows? Yeah, get this guy. I don't know.
I don't know, Kevin. So is it that Joe Namath's got to be put into the ground, or does that Jimmy Johnny whatever is Free Johnson
You
and
heard
Johnson's got to sell the team?
you heard that last year his kid was in the locker room like making decisions. So
Yeah, but we heard that, but we haven't heard a player say that. Not even the ones who left. You know, not even the ones that left.
was that BS rumor? What was that?
It's Jets. It's the Jets. You know, take everything with a grain of salt. Everything with a grain of salt. I'm trying to eat dinner tonight. I'm getting a
Every
phone call.
season, we take every season with a grain of salt.
Yeah. No, but I'm trying to say is like I'm eating dinner tonight, and my dinner gets interrupted because somebody wants to know if this rumor that Steve Wilkes got fired was true. Believe me, if it was true, it would have been posted everywhere. You
Why?
know,
Where did somebody hear that or see that?
there was like it looked like a meme. So it was Steve Wilkes and in big red letters it said fired. I said, you know, it's not true. Come on, but this is what we're hoping
No,
for. Like this is what we're looking for to fire the guy. And look, he deserved to be fired, but it's not happening in season. It's not happening
no,
in season.
no. That's his buddy too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Should be interesting Sunday.
Should it? Should it
Like,
really? Sorry, Kevin. Like I'm sitting here thinking that by the end of the first quarter, you're gonna tell me you can't make this stuff up, and I'm gonna say, Kevin, it's a nice day out. I'm going for a run.
yeah,
We'll
yeah, yeah.
talk
It's the
later.
same thing. Same thing we type every weekend,
Yeah,
every
yeah,
Sunday. About about 2 o'clock. It's like, you listen. I can't watch this.
yeah. Think about it, Kevin. We spend about 53 hours total over 17 weeks watching the Jets. 53 hours. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but times that by the last 45 years or 50 years, 49 for me, 53 for you. 17, 50 some odd hours, 53 hours every, 26, 16, 17, whatever it is. You know what I'm trying to say. How much of our lives have we wasted watching this team and got shit for it?
Come January, I will have been suffering for 57 years.
57. Yeah, I'm 49. I started when no, I'll be 56. I'm going to be 50 this January. Like, yeah, I started watching when I was 6.
It all started with my
Yeah.
dad and my uncle taking me to Shea when I
Mm.
was a little kid.
Shay, wow. It's another thing,
And
Kevin.
here I am, misery filled every freaking.
Yeah. Kevin, that's another thing. When are the Maras and Godspeed? I know John, I think it's John has cancer. Let's hope he's all right. And
Mhm,
but when
mhm.
are these owners going to do something about that turf? Week after week, players get
Injury
hurt.
after injury. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Week after week, we see key guys go down for the opposite team, for our team. When are they going to do something about that turf? We've been screaming both sides of the ball. Every team comes in here and
Both
they
teams,
scream about
yeah,
it.
yes, yes, yep. I don't know. It's not like you put grass in there for the soccer matches,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
what
Come
the
on.
hell's the difference?
These are, I don't care what the upkeep is. These are two rich owners. They can afford the
Yes.
upkeep.
Then
Are you kidding me?
what's the difference?
Can't
If you
afford
can
the
do it
upkeep,
for the
but they
soccer
can.
games, why can't you do it for?
Yeah,
And I heard,
exactly.
oh, look, concerts. Well, okay, you're still having soccer games. What are the concerts? You
All right.
don't.
So
What the hell are you talking about?
So when you have the concerts, you bought it. You put in you bring in all those big planks of wood and you put them down. Just like at the garden when they change over to ice, when they
Ice.
change over to the hardwood, when they change over to the concert, it was all that wooden floor they put down.
And you're saying concerts. That's why you can't do it for football. Well, you're doing it for soccer.
Yeah.
Do it for football. What the
Yeah,
hell's the big?
exactly.
What the hell? You're
Exactly.
doing it for soccer, and you're still
Yeah.
having concerts. It's
Yeah.
bullshit.
No, I know. They don't want to spend the money. They don't want to
Yes,
spend the money.
bullshit.
But let me tell you something. I hope it doesn't happen, but God forbid the Giants go on like a 5 game winning streak and Dart gets hurt. Let's see how fast the Maras want to change that field.
Hmm.
You know.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
I mean, again, here we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, I can't take it. Oh, the pain, as Beningo would say.
He was in rare form today or the other
Yes, he
day.
was. Yes, he was.
He was
But
ripping the Mets and the Jets.
yes, at the same time.
Yeah. And you know what? He made me laugh because he put up a stat and he said, the Jets are what, 60 some odd years old? They had 14 winning seasons. 14. That means 51 seasons they were losing seasons. I'm 50, I'm gonna be 56. That means all of my life they sucked ass. And then he told another one, which was even better because I'm a Met fan. They only had 12 winning seasons. I'm going to be 56. They only had 12 winning seasons. My poor wife
So,
keeps
like I
asking me
said,
to change teams, change
it's
teams.
it's something about the Ets, the
That's,
Mets, the
yeah,
Jets, the Nets.
yeah.
It's something about it.
So we're going to go back to the Titans. But they can't even do that because Tennessee has that right now.
Yeah, I know.
And they're not
I
winning
know.
with that name either. So,
Speaking of that, I wish they'd bring. What do you think of that New Jersey? That relay jersey, whatever the hell it's called.
what, that Gotham greenish jersey?
Yes, yes. Give me the Titan jersey over that any day. Remember when they wore those throwback Titan
The Blue
jerseys?
Titans jersey?
Yes.
Kevin, I say this to everybody. I say this to you. I said this on here. I say it a million times. They could wear pink for all I care. Win some goddamn games. You see, this is the thing is when you're a sucky team like the Jets, you have to have 60 different jerseys. I love the New York Mets, Kevin, but that team has 55 different jerseys. Meanwhile, the Yankees, rich in tradition, one. The Red Sox, rich in tradition, what do they have? Two? Let's have 5 different jerseys. Teams that suck need different 900 different colors. So us Mama Lukes go out and keep buying them.
Yeah,
Well,
of
I don't buy
course.
anymore. I don't have own a
No,
I
no.
don't own a Jet jersey. I don't own a Met jersey. I'm tired. And then if you do own one, guaranteed in 3 years the game's
Be
gonna be
gone.
gone.
Be gone. That's why the bestseller is Namath. Everybody gets Namath because he's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Or now you start to get Quebec because he's retired, or you get,
Quebec, yeah.
Gastineau and Klecko because they're retired. They're in the Klecko's
Hmm.
in the Hall of Fame. You
Even
know?
Mangold. Yeah, Mangold.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You
know.
think I'm going out to get, a Fields jersey or a Source jersey? No. Here in 3 weeks. And now that we're kind of officially out of it, who knows who's going to be here come the trade deadline?
And who wants to wear one because they stink?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm sure people are gonna boo. Oh, it's gonna stink. What kind of fans are you? Oh,
No, no,
represent
no,
your
no,
team.
no, no,
Represent
no,
your
no,
team,
no.
please.
Please,
Please.
please. Been living with this nightmare for 57 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be your bullshit.
I'm done. I'm done. All right, Kev. I
Yeah.
guess I'll see
So what? Give me your call for Sunday.
you. Dallas Cowboys 42, the New York Jets 3.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I
No
never said
shit.
you in the 4 years we've been doing this. I never said this team was going to get blown out. And this week I could feel it. I feel it. I hope
40.
I'm wrong.
You're saying 42-3.
Yeah, Dallas.
Damn. Let me see here. I got to think
Kevin,
about.
this Dallas Cowboy team is putting 35 points on the board. 35 points on the board. How are we stopping that when we can't stop the Dolphins? The Dolphins aren't anything
On
high-powered
the on the
offense.
on the on the on the on the flip side, though, the Cowboys defense allowed 40 points.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? You can try to convince me all you want. 13 fucking penalties and 3 turnovers. Somewhere along those,
42-3.
yeah,
That's what
somewhere
you're
along,
saying.
yeah, 42 to 3. Fucking wrong, Kevin. You want nothing to do is come on here Monday night with a smile because we won, and I'll throw the egg. I still haven't dumped the egg on my head because we've been right everything we said. And you know what, Kevin? Maybe that'll start a streak. Maybe even like they'll win, and every week I gotta pick them to get destroyed. Kevin, what can you say? You mean to tell me and I understand, and I said earlier the Dallas defense is not that good, but you have enough confidence that this team is not going to have a turnover?
No, no, no.
You
I haven't given you my prediction.
right, but your prediction is probably going to be closer than mine. You're probably going to be like 35-20, something like that.
No, I'm saying 29-24, Dallas.
So you in a close game. So you have confidence that we're not going to have 2 turnovers. You have confidence that we're not going to be double digits in penalties again.
I'm actually saying that our defense gets their first turnover
Wow. Okay.
Sunday. We still lose the game, but we get our
Okay.
first turnover.
Can you go a little deeper? Who gets this turnover?
Uh,
Which
Dak Dak throws the INT.
who? Brownlee? Hopefully Brownlee is as good as advertised because he's playing this week. You're thinking too long, Kevin, so you know this is not happening.
That shows you how bad our secondary.
Exactly. You're thinking too long. Like you didn't say, boom, I guarantee you Cisco's going to
Stevens,
work. Oh,
Stevens, Stevens.
Stevens. Okay. Yeah, because they're going to throw on him all. He better listen to one of them. Yeah, Kevin, I hope I'm wrong. I hope everyone has a good laugh tonight because they deserve it. And I hope this was some fodder for all. But Kevin, I'm sorry. Like, I can't believe that a Monday night game flying back from Miami, arriving early Tuesday morning, I'm supposed to believe this team is
Short
not only
week.
going to get a turnover, but they're going to knock the penalties down to 6 or 7, half of what they did the other night. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I hope I'm wrong, Kevin. Believe me, I want to sit here and throw the egg on my head to say I'm wrong, but 29-24. Wow, you're a good
You gotta
man.
listen. You gotta win a freaking game. You gotta win a freaking game here. It. Holy
Kevin,
shit.
I put it out there. I put it out there.
Other teams suck. They have less talent than we do. They still win a game.
Kevin, I don't have the schedule in front of me. Maybe you do. We're 0-4, and you're looking at the schedule. We already know, at least I already know, they're not beating Dallas and they're not beating Denver. Who are you looking at on that schedule and saying, I guarantee you this is a win? Carolina?
Yeah,
Carolina has
I
a
was
win.
gonna say Panthers. They gotta that's my point.
The
That's my
Saints?
point.
The Saints? Can we beat the Saints?
Maybe that game is
Okay.
here or there.
Doesn't matter. The Saints are 0-3 too, 0-4 too, I
Yeah.
think. I'm just saying, Karen, like everyone's talking about now we can make a run. The schedule, like I keep hearing, well, we played Buffalo, they're great. We played the Steelers, a playoff team. We played Tampa Bay, a playoff team. Miami sucks ass, and we gave them the game. We handed them the ball on a
Yep.
silver platter. So,
Yep.
but I'm supposed to believe in 5 days, Aaron Glenn, and I like Aaron Glenn, is going to clean up these messes in turnovers and penalties that we're going to put a fight against Dallas. Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah.
We shall
Okay.
see. And how about you take, listen, not only will you get the Dak turnover, but how about you take it to the house?
Well, you really won a lot in one
Can you
game.
do that?
Please.
Can you give, listen, think about it. Sunday, all the people going there, first of all, how many of the Jet fans probably sold their tickets to Dallas fans? You know that the half of the stadium is going to be Cowboy fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Kevin,
And I
here's
mean,
what else.
can you give the people that laid out all the damn money as a season ticket holder, former, of course, I know how much money it costs to go there on a Sunday
Yeah.
between the park and the game and the inside and the beer and it's fucking outrageous. Can you give
And the
those people
parking, yeah.
can you give those people something to be happy about on a damn Sunday that spent all the money?
You want to know something, Kevin? I give you a lot of credit because not only did you say they're going to get a turnover, I doubt it. Not only they're going to get a turnover, you said they're going to return it back to the house. I doubt it. I'll tell you what. Like this team, we got to take baby steps. How about getting off the field on 3rd and 4? How about getting off the field on 3rd and 7? How about not having a penalty on 3rd and 13 and giving this team a first down and 4th fresh down? Can we see that first? And then I'll worry about a turnover. Seriously, I'm not trying to be an ass, but like a turnover and on that turnover, pick six, we're going to take it to that. Oh, Kevin, I hope you're right because I never want to see this team lose, but this is just pathetic. Once again, this is not football.
Oh, I'm not saying we will see a pick six. I'm saying, can we? Can we? Can you give us something?
No, because before we get a pick six, we have to stop making stupid penalties. Before we get a pick six, we got to at least try to blitz so that these quarterbacks are in a rush to throw the ball and giving our cornerbacks and safeties a chance at the ball.
I mean, don't you guys on defense want to run down the field like the other teams do, all you in the end
Yeah,
zone, do some stupid thing in front of the camera,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
which is drives me insane anyway.
That's because we're old. The younger generation loves it.
Listen, hand the ball to the ref. Next
Yeah, those
play.
days are gone, Kevin. Those days are gone.
Oh shit. All
Kevin,
right.
I just hope, because I love doing this with you. I'm going to say it straight up. And as bad as this team is, I don't mind doing this with you. But I hope before I retire and you retire, we have at least something to talk about. And we're not sitting
That's
here.
good
Yeah,
because
exactly.
because,
Like, I don't
because
want to,
every
listen,
damn show for the last however minute, it's been the same way.
yeah,
It's
for
been
the
the
last
same
4 years. For the
way.
last 4 years. You know what, Kevin? We're gonna be that. What was it on Sesame Street? The two old guys in the balcony laughing. They're gonna be memes of us talking about the Jets when we're 60, repeating ourselves over and over again.
They fucking suck.
Like some dad in his 40s, 15 years from now, is going to sit down with his 10-year-old son and say, son, watch this. And the kid's going to say, Dad, why do you keep showing me the same clip over and over again? I told you, if it doesn't that we change our shirts every podcast, people would think it's the same podcast because we're
Yeah,
saying the same
yeah.
measly crap over. 4 turnovers, 3 turnovers, 17 penalties, blah, 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 blah.
Only the names and the faces change.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah,
That's all
yeah,
right.
yeah. No,
Think
it's
of the
true.
yeah, the names and the faces change.
It's
The
true.
story stays
Yeah.
the same.
And Kevin, It's really going to be interesting in the next 12 days if we lose to Dallas and Denver. When teams start calling, are we going to make the moves? Are we going to make the moves for the big names on our team to try to get twos and threes out of this? When I say twos and threes, I mean 2 picks, 3 picks, and really built this ship from scratch? Or are we going to ride it out with what's here?
And I mean, I hear Brees is on the trade. Don't get rid of that dude. I'm telling you.
He's the only other than the O line and Garrett Wilson. He's the only one who can't go anywhere.
Don't get rid of that dude. I'm telling you.
But this whole defense, if I could sell this defense off for
Oh,
parts and
terrible.
pieces, I
Yes.
do it in a heartbeat. And I'm sorry, Kevin, as great or as good as I think he is, and I'll just say good, I don't think he's great, even though every week somebody shows me the X's and O's on how great he is. If I have to sell off Quinnen Williams to get 2 or 3 picks in return, I'm sorry. I love the guy, but I got to do it. I got to do it.
Well then, if that's the case, you should have done it when Jerry Jones called you and offered you Micah Parsons.
I understand, Kevin, but you know what? Did you really want to give up him and 2 ones? I think fucking Jerry Jones was on track.
Oh
Not giving
no,
that much up.
no, he was on drugs. He was on drugs, but
Yeah,
the
crack,
art of
drugs. It's
the
all
art of the
I.
deal.
You
This
know,
everybody's got their number. You
I
meet.
understand, but but if you told me Parsons for Quinnen Williams and a third rounder, I would have said, yeah, cut me. I'll sign that in blood. Nothing against Quinnen, but we need something. We need picks here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now, right now, if you're looking at the season, we have 6 picks and 3 compensatory picks, compensatory, whatever they're called. So we have 9 picks going into this draft. Okay. How about we trade off a Sauce and got 3 more picks, or trade off a Lazard and got another pick? I'm just saying, we need about 14, 15 picks to build this ship and build this ship quickly.
I
And that's if
mean,
we keep all, well, you can't trade the compensatory picks. So technically we have 6 picks. We can't even trade those because we don't have a 3 next year as of now. We don't have a 5. So how about we trade off some of our pieces and get those pieces back and try to build this ship from the beginning again?
I know you're going to look at picks next year, but I think we're going to be big in free agency next year. I have a feeling.
Well, let me ask you something because I have no clue, and maybe someone else does, and they could tell us. How much money do we have now, and how much is
Exactly, I
coming?
do not know. I
And
do
how much
that.
is
I do
coming
not
off
know.
the cap next year or off the top because of guys who are leaving that you could say we're going to be big in free agent? And Kevin, do we want to be big in free agency? That's another thing. Or do we want to be smart in free
Smart, but
agency?
both. You can be both.
Really, we did big over the years. We won March. We were the best team in March for the
We
last
always
6 years.
listen. We always win March. We
I don't
always
want
win
to win
March.
March. I'm
We
tired
always
of winning March.
March through August. We always win.
Yeah, I don't want to win March. So I don't want to spend big money. I don't want to do what the Mets did. I don't want to put all my money into one player and have shit around him. Get me 2 or 3 good players. I don't need one great player. I need 2 or 3 good players who have heart and who are smart.
Hmm. No, I agree. That's what. But you got to eat. By big, I mean key moves. Key moves. Another wide receiver. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Can you get like another
Hey,
big time wide receiver? A real two. A
yeah,
real one. A real 2/1, maybe. I
yeah,
mean, holy crap.
yeah. No, I know. I know. I know.
Where's our Wesley Walker and Al Toon?
Yes. Yes. Where's our Santonio Holmes, Braylon Edwards? Where is he?
Yes.
Where
Yes.
is he?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know. Where's our Eric Dicker and Brandon Mark? No, I
Yes,
just keep
yes,
going
yes.
on
Decker
because
and Marshall,
the
sure.
fact that they didn't
You
bring in a
gotta have
number,
a
yeah,
tandem. A
yeah.
tandem.
The fact that they didn't bring in a number 2 is a black guy on Moji.
Look, I mean, look at Jerry Rice, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah,
A tandem.
yeah. I hate to say these 2 names because well, Waddle and Hill, like, come on,
Yes.
come on. Look how different the Chiefs were in the last week when they got their wide receiver back.
Yes,
They
yes,
made the Ravens look like pansies.
yes. Gotta
And you
have
know
that.
what's going to happen, Kevin? And I don't even want to put it out there, so maybe I shouldn't even say that. Teams are going
Keyshawn,
to,
Keyshawn Quebec.
yeah. And Keyshawn was a baby, and it was still a
Yeah,
good
you gotta
tandem.
have a tandem.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And if poor Garrett Williams, blah, 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 keeps going over the middle and taking these hits, he's not going to see week 15 or
Hmm.
14. And then we're
Hmm.
really going to be up Shit's Creek.
Yep, yep. I don't know.
Anyway,
That's
I
it
will
for
see
me.
you Sunday and we will meet again on Monday, hopefully with better news.
Okay, Mr. 42-3.
Yeah, you're laughing now, but let's see. He who laughs last.
All right, you guys. We'll talk to you next week. Enjoy the game Sunday. Well, I mean, I hope so. All right. And we'll talk to you later. Until then, chat up. Have a good Wednesday night.